Hi, my name is Hannah Fletcher and I am an Environmental Health and Safety Advisor here at Foster's. Here at Foster's we've got teams here in Waikato and we've also got a team over in the Bay of Plenty, and so for me a large portion of what Foster's does is focusing on the areas it's actually servicing, and so a lot of our buildings go back to the community here in Foster's. Part of my role is to look after the people on our construction sites and all parts of the business to make sure everyone goes home safely, and the impact that we have on people's health, their respiratory systems, the environment as we are building our buildings. So we have a lot of jobs on the go, a lot of projects where we are building commercial buildings, and so with that comes a lot of risks and a lot of hazards, and so majority of my role is being out on sites where the hazards and the risks are, looking at the people, at the work activities that they're doing. Are they working safely? Are they thinking about their health and the health of people around them? It's checking in on people. Pastoral care is a big part of how I see my role in health and safety. How are people doing? What influences outside of work are affecting them whilst they're at work? It's a lot of looking at the way that people are doing their work and the question of, hey, could we do this a bit safer, and could we do this to make sure that you get home at the end of the day? So it's a lot of checking in on people, being out and about on sites. There's a large administrative background of health and safety, and so sometimes it's sitting in a staff office on my laptop completing document reviews and making sure that everything's in place, that should an accident ever happen, we've actually got the right measures in place and we've been following that to make sure that there was a plan in place. I stumbled into health and safety. I completed a Bachelor of Business at Waikato University and came across an opportunity here at Foster's in an administration role in the health and safety team, and from there got very lucky at Foster's and got a lot of opportunities, and over the years have just kind of stumbled into this advisory role and been given a lot of opportunities for growth and development. So it's just being approachable, caring about other people and maybe not being so inward focused, and just looking after our people. What they do matters. My biggest piece of advice is always ask questions. Never be of the opinion that you know everything, because no matter how long I will be in this role, I will never know everything about construction. I had no prior knowledge of the construction industry, let alone health and safety. Very often people in health and safety have completed the trade before, and so they'll know something about being a sparky or being on the tools, and for me it was this massive learning curve. A lot of the times I will look at something, and if I don't genuinely know if it's correct or if it's right, I'll grab someone else and I will just ask the question, hey, what do you think about this? I was 20 when I started here at Foster's, and so being a young woman in the construction industry, let alone being in a place of giving people advice, was quite an interesting challenge to overcome. It's quite interesting going up to someone that has been doing their job for 20, 30 years and their mindset is, oh, nothing's happened to me so far, and kind of challenging that and going, okay, but it could. And so a big challenge for me has just been not putting my worth in what other people may look or think, being okay to ask questions and just continuously backing yourself in what you are doing. I love people, and that's a big driver of what I do. And so for me, a massive win that I've had in my almost 4 years that I've been here at Foster's is the shift in the results that you get from people. And so being in health and safety, the stigma is, oh no, health and safety here, and people would sometimes just actually go and hide on sites to not have to engage in a conversation or to not have to kind of be challenged in what they're doing. And so I've noticed this shift in the past couple of years for a bunch of us in terms of now we'll go onto site and it's, oh, Hannah, you're here, how are you? And so for me, that's a big win. Here at Foster's, we have a really great culture, and a lot of our people have been here for many, many years. One of our employees has been here for about 30, and so it's really great to have a good culture where people actually care about one another. Our CEO knows everyone by name within the company, and so it's great to be a part of a company like that. The amount of times I've gone and knocked on his office and asked to have a chat about something and ways that we could better improve the culture around health and safety or around well-being and for our people. That's something that you don't get at every company, and for people to take chances on people that have no experience in health and safety or the construction industry as well.